My girlfriend claims to be a dirty hippie or a raccoon girl and will go about her whole day without washing her hands. Now I'm getting sick of her poor hygiene. I don't think I'm in the wrong here, but maybe I'm being unreasonable. I don't know. I have been with my girlfriend for about 2 years now. She's wonderful and I love her a lot. On our very first date, something I noticed was that she didn't seem very concerned with cleanliness. Something to note is that masks were still mandatory where we live and so COVID concerns were still very much a thing. We ended our date by grabbing a snack that she wanted us to bring back to her place. We got there and she immediately started taking everything out without washing her hands. Maybe I'm just a clean freak, but this surprised me a little. I brushed it off until she excitedly tried to get me to try some charcuterie jelly she had. She did this by dipping her finger directly into the jar and holding it out for me to try. At this point I felt pretty icky about it and jokingly said something like, "And get a taste of all that stuff we were touching earlier?" We were out and about, public transit, etc. She seemed a little embarrassed but agreed that was a little gross, but still didn't wash her hands. This was the first day we knew each other. To this day, I have not witnessed her wash her hands with anything more than water, and even that takes me asking multiple times. She will go about her whole day, use the washroom, etc. without washing her hands. She loves finding treasures when we're walking around, like abandoned toys, household stuff, clothes, etc. even if they are visibly very dirty. She touches everything and anything, doesn't wash her hands. She also showers maybe twice a week, doesn't use soap there either. The only time she washes her hair or uses soap to clean her body is when I literally do it for her, which she says she enjoys. This wouldn't bother me so much if it weren't for a few things. She likes to cook for me. She loves to dip her fingers into jars and drink straight from bottles instead of using silverware and cups. She touches my face a lot, and to be honest, she stinks. And on to my main point, she is always sick. She tends to be very sensitive and gets very upset if she thinks that I'm implying that she's gross in any way, so I try to be as gentle as possible when encouraging her to wash herself. Eventually, I guess I got fed up when she was complaining about being sick again, and said that maybe the reason she keeps getting colds, COVID, etc. is because her hygiene isn't very good. She got really quiet, and cried a bit, and now she thinks that I think she is disgusting and cries whenever I bring up washing hands or anything like that. She used to just laugh and brush it off, but now she seems to be really upset by it. I don't know what else to do, and I feel like a jerk, but I don't think I did anything wrong either. Edit. I'm getting a lot of the same questions in the comments and I responded to some, but I'll add it here. What about when we're intimate? I'm a top. We pretty much only use toys and a strap, and I don't like receiving, ever, not just from her. So yeah, I'm not concerned about getting UTIs from that. I only go down on her after she's had a thorough shower, done by me. Have you ever asked why she doesn't want to wash / why she doesn't like soap? Yeah, and she usually brushes it off with humor or starts crying. The little information I've been able to gather is that her parents were kind of neglectful by not really teaching her about this stuff. She also used to be bullied for being the smelly kid at school, and past partners have called her gross. She claims to not like the soap I have, even though I have several different types: bar, liquid, Castile, unscented baby soap. She also claims to be a dirty hippie or a raccoon girl, and I think she just considers this like a quirky personality trait. I feel gross when she touches me, shares a bed with me, touches my things, and cooks for me. I always change my sheets after she leaves, and clean everything. I can usually get away with not eating what she cooks as I'm vegetarian and she usually cooks with meat. The odd time she cooks something vegetarian I'll insist on doing the veggie cleaning and chopping and dump it in the pan or whatever for her, so minimal touching on her part. I know a lot of people don't wash their hands often, but I've always washed mine frequently, and I sanitize my phone every day. I don't like feeling this way, but the way she reacts makes me feel like I'm overreacting. Update: I gave it a lot of thought and I've realized that my boundaries basically become non-existent in a relationship. I keep letting things slide that I really don't want to. I'm allowing myself to be uncomfortable for her sake, and I've done this in the past, but I don't want to do it anymore. So yeah, I decided I'd be very direct with her and we either get on the same page or I'm done. So I very plainly asked her, why doesn't she want to wash herself? She cried and sobbed about how gross I think she was, but I asked again, and eventually, she told me that she just likes it when I do it for her. She wants to feel pampered and cared for, and it is definitely a kinky thing. She wants to be a dirty pet that I can clean up, and she thought that I was into it. That's it, no other reason. I never said that I was into it, but I guess I led her to believe otherwise by agreeing to wash her hair and body for her from time to time. Honestly, I can't believe that I put up with this for so long. She is a really great girl otherwise, but yeah, this is a deal breaker for me. I told her this, and that I didn't want to have to wash her, and she just absolutely broke down. This seems to be a deal breaker for her too. She wants someone who will treat her like a pampered pet. So we are done. Anyway, thanks again guys. I can't believe this is how it ended up, but I guess I'm happier for it. I will never ignore bad hygiene again.